Are you curious about distribution of trust assets to beneficiaries? That's our topic today. Let's get started right after this. Hi, I'm KimWard, real estate advisor in San Diego, California, and expert at helping executors, administrators, and trustees with homes in probate or trust. Welcome back to my channel. Today we'll be talking about distribution of trust assets to beneficiaries. A big part of those assets is the personal property, and the personal property is just about everything that isn't titled that belonged to the person who passed away. Now, some of the time there may be a will where the decedent actually lists items that they want to go to certain people or entities. It typically includes things like jewelry, furniture, art, photos, can be the clothing, all the items in the kitchen, things like that. Now, when there is a will, you would be the executor, and you have the power to handle the personal property as dictated in the will. If there is not a will, then as the administrator, you would have to determine what is the best way to address all of the personal property. Unlike money, personal property cannot be divided equally once the person passes away. For this reason, distributing jewelry and other items can be a challenge. Of course, it really helps if the owner, the person who passed away, lists things in their will. My mother-in-law passed away last year, and she didn't really list things in the will, but she did notate on the bottom of a lot of items the things that she wanted to be passed on to certain individuals. In particular, one item that wasn't labeled was the garnet ring that she wore, I can't tell you for how long, for decades. And as it turned out, there were some people that said, it was supposed to go to this person, it was supposed to go to that person, and her administrator, my sister-in-law, made the determination of who that item was to go to. Now, sometimes items of little monetary value, but a lot of emotional value, can make distribution difficult. Now, most of the families that I've worked with have done a great job choosing which mementos go where in a very fair way. And these are a few of the methods that they've used. I hope you find them helpful. I've heard of some people that use colored stickers, and they go around and they put their names on things that they would like to have. Of course, the process is expedited quickly if there's only one sticky on each item, but there's going to be times where more than one person is interested in the loved one's belonging. So when there's more than one sticker on something, the families have made a pact that they would take turns picking items. And that way they would get some of the things that they would like to have, and some of the things they'd like to have may go to another family member. And to make this method even fairer, they have taken turns who goes first. So the person who went first gets the first pick. On the next round, the person who went second gets the first pick. And then third gets the first pick in each round. Sounds like a good idea, doesn't it? Now, when there's some items that they're unsure of the value of them, it is recommended that they get appraisals. That way, if you're using the method that I previously mentioned, it makes it fairer that each person gets to pick something of roughly the same value. Sometimes there may be only a few things of more value, and to make it fair, the person that obtains that item will then pay the difference to the other family members. That keeps everything more equal. So when personal items are unique, let's say for instance photographs, it's not very difficult today to make copies of things. And much of the time, the copies are just as good as the original for each person in the family. Sometimes it's best to bring in a mediator to handle the distribution of certain items. Occasionally, a probate attorney will be that mediator, but there are people that is their job and they're neutral, and bringing in a mediator may help to keep sore feelings from happening. And a mediator may help the family members get at the root of the process and getting at the hurt feelings that are exacerbating the need for a particular item. And finally, once the family members and friends have taken their items of value, then the rest of the personal property can either be sold through an estate sale, a buyout, or perhaps donated to one of the loved one's charities. I hope you found this of value. If you did, please put a comment down below, or if you have a question, put that there and I'll be sure to get back with you. Hit the like button and subscribe to my channel, and if you'd like to be notified of my weekly videos, just hit the bell button. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next week.